All right, boys and girls, this is your math lesson. So again, we're doing graphing. We're on a graphing unit. Graphing unit uses data. Data are numbers or symbols that show information. We've made bar graphs. We've made picture graphs. We know the map key at the bottom tells us what each picture represents. Data, remember we did a survey. We asked our families their favorite kind of ice cream using tally marks. There's the survey down there. And this is what we learned yesterday, line plot. A line plot shows the frequency, how often a number occurs. So this says books read in November. So the most frequent number, people read 3 books. Tally marks, so you're great at that. And then symbols will show what a picture represents. So I left you yesterday working with a line plot. Remember I said as an adult, I never use line plots, but it's something that we need to know. Maybe in other people's jobs they use a line plot, but as a teacher, the only time I use a line plot is when I teach a line plot. And it's very, very straightforward. I did a line plot, whole group where I asked, like I was making up how many brothers and sisters you had, and I pretended that I knew everybody. So a line plot shows the frequency. You use X's to represent. So this is a tally table. They took a survey. This is the number of sisters. So 2 people have 0 sisters. 3 people have 1 sister. 1 person has 3 sisters. So that's all the data they had. So it's very easy, but you have to really be aware to make your X's the same size and to have them in the right place. So I left you yesterday, I asked you to please do 569, 570, 571. So let's go through this, and we're only making line plots. So pretty straightforward. So this is the number of brothers. There's the tally mark. So let's make our marks. So there are 3 children that have no brothers at all. So above the 0, I'm going to put 3 X's. There's 4 people that have 1 brother. So again, look how my X's are nice and uniform. They're not big. Like I don't do like 1 big one and 1 small one. They're all the same size. So I've done that one. I've done that one. 3, so no one has 2 brothers. There are 3 people that have 3 brothers. So above the 3, I'm going to do 3 X's. I've done this one. And there's 1 person that has 4 brothers. Okay, so we made a tally. We used a tally chart to create a line plot. Okay, so again, here, this is the number of cousins. I'm going to go a little bit faster with this one. There are 3 that have 4 cousins. 3 children have 4 cousins. So I did this one. There are 4 kids that have 5 cousins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 6 children that have 6 cousins. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again, look how organized my X's are. And then there's 5 children that have 7 cousins. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is our line plot. I did that one. Okay. And down here, aunts and uncles. So just aunts. There are 6 kids that have 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 3 children that have 4 aunts. So by the 4, I'll make 3 on my line plot. Homework? There are 2 children that have 5 aunts. So there are my 2. And there are 3 that have 6. So again, that's a line plot. Pretty easy? Yeah. So using this data, let's make a line plot. Ellie has 10 classmates. I'm going to circle that. How many glasses of water they drink each day? 2 people said 1. So under the 1, I'm going to put 2. The frequency is 2. That's how many people. 3 people said 0. So by 0, I'm putting 3. 3 people said 4. So 4, I'm going to put 3 people. That could be better. Sorry about that. 1, 2, 3. Sorry about that. And everyone else said 6. So I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 2 more to get to 10. So pretty easy. Sydney asked 15 classmates how many times they exercise each week. The same number of people said 1 and 3. So 1 and 3 will have the same. 5 people said 2. So let's fill that in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 people said 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 people said 4. 5 people said okay. So that's a total of 9. 9 to get to 15 is 6 more. So I have to break up 6. What 2 numbers equal 6? Even numbers? Yep, 3. So I'll have 3 here and 3 here. That's a line plot. Okay. And then very, very quickly for your homework, there are 3 that have 0. Did that. There's 1 that has 1. There are 3 that have 3 siblings, and then 2 there. Okay, pretty easy. And then again, this is 2nd grade classes. There's 1 that has 1. There's 3 next to 2. 1, 2, 3. There's 5 next to 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there's 7 next to 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And I'm going to skip this one because of time. And down here, which one is a line plot? Well, not that. That's a bar graph. Pictograph. This is a line plot. Okay. So we've created line plots, but now we're going to analyze them. And analyze them just means to understand what they're talking about. So I'm on 573 in your math book. Pause what you're doing right now and go get your math book and tear out 3 pages. 573. Okay, so here we go. Now analyzing means to understand the data. A line plot is when you show the frequency. So it says ask 10 people how many times they eat dessert each week. So let's just pretend we added 10. And let's say that 2 people have dessert 3 times a week. 3 people have dessert 4 times a week. If you're asking me, I have dessert every night. I know it's terrible. That's 1. And so the question is, how many times do most people eat dessert? And it would be, what's the most frequent? 4 times. Okay. Okay. So let's look at this. You can use data from a line plot to answer questions. This line plot shows the number of students in each class at school. So it has number of students as the title. Always look at your title. How many students are in the most classes? So there are 3 classes that have 20 students. There are 4 classes that have 21 students. There's 1 class that has 22 students. So what is the most frequent? Well, the highest one would be 21. Okay, so let's use this one to answer the questions. This is number of hats. So there's 1 person that has no hats. There are 3 people that has 1 hat. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people that have 2 hats. There are 4 people that have 3 hats, 2 people that have 4 hats, and 1 person that has 5 hats. So how many students have 2 hats? Well, just go here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many students have just 1 hat? Yeah, 3. How many students have 3 hats? We'll go to your 3 hats, and I see 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty easy. How many students have more than 2 hats? So more than 2 hats would be 3, 4, and 5. So let's count up the frequency. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it would be 7. Okay, so again, we are using a line plot. We'll do the front of this one, and then I'll assign the rest for homework. This says number of vegetables. There's one child that eats no vegetables. That is not healthy. There are 4 children that have 1 vegetable. There are 3 children that have 2 vegetables. There are 5 children that eat 3 vegetables. There are 6 children that eat 4 and 5 that eat 5. All right, so first question, which number has the most X's? Well, that's pretty easy to see. Yeah, 4. 4 vegetables. How many students like 4 vegetables? So you go to your 4, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Easy. Which number has the fewest X's? Well, the fewest means the smallest amount. That would be 0. How many students like 2 vegetables? So go to your 2, and how many are there? 1, 2, 3. How many students were surveyed in all? So in all, you're going to add them all up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So in all, you have 24. How many students like more than 1 vegetable? So how many people like, oh, not that one, sorry, more than 1. So I have to count up all of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 19 like more than 1. How many students do not like vegetables? And that is just 1. All right, so pretty easy. Analyzing line plots is just when you use the data that you have. And a line plot, again, shows the frequency or how often a number occurs. So tonight, please do 576. And then your homework, 577 and 578. And we'll go over those tomorrow. All right, have a great day. I miss you guys so much.